Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm filming this right after filming my goals video, and I mentioned that I think Wyatt's going to wake up any second, so I'm going to rush through this as fast as possible. This is going to be a huge beauty haul. I have a Sephora box here, but I have to hold up the flaps because it is, you can't even see, it is full. I'm doing a bit of a low buy for 2019, but these are products that I have been accumulating since October. So a little bit here, a little bit there, Black Friday sales, Sephora VIB. My friend gifted me a bunch of stuff, and they're not going to be really in too much of an order because I don't have time for that. If you would like a specific review on anything you see or a video idea pertaining to something, palette bingo, first impression, you know, anything like that, let me know down below. Right here on top, I just got this the other day. This is the birthday gift at Sephora for 2019, one of two. My birthday's in January, so I just ran in and picked this up. I picked the Drunk Elephant one because the other option is Kat Von D. Please get the Drunk Elephant one. This contains a mini of the Proteiny Polypeptide Cream, which I think is going to be really great when my skin is a little more oily in the warmer months. It's the lighter moisturizer out of the two that they have. La La Retro is heavier. And also the Bestie No. 9 Jelly Cleanser. I'm not as fussed about trying that. I don't really think you need to buy such an expensive cleanser. In the skincare realm, I think cleanser is one of those things that you can definitely save on and buy at the drugstore because you're washing it down the drain. But that is included in here as well, and it's of course better than supporting an anti-vaxxer. Okay, that's enough sass for this moment. Next, I made an order on Coastal Scents for their Black Friday sale. The eyeshadows were less than $2 Canadian per pan. I know they're even less than that in US dollars, but with the exchange rate and stuff. And I picked up these shades. I know they're in there a little wonky, but I tried to just place them in there in a way that I wouldn't have to move them if I like them and purchase enough shades to fill up the rest of them. And also, you're probably thinking, Emily, aren't you getting kind of sick of neutrals? What happened up here? I don't know. I swear they looked much more varied online. I don't know what happened. So all of these up here are mattes. Actually, I think I'm going to move this down and maybe shift everything over. These two are shimmer shades. This one reminds me of MAC Nylon here. Also, Coastal Scents is cruelty-free if you weren't aware. Some great crease shades. Some great, I like neutrals. I just like pops of color as well. But like these three are all shimmery brown shades. Like, what the hell happened here? I don't know. They looked much different on the website. Either that or I was intoxicated or something. I don't know. But I am really happy to play with these brighter shades. This is a shimmery orange. It reminds me of the shade in the ColourPop and Kathleen Light Zodiac. Losing my voice. Zodiac palette. We have a vibrant matte orange, matte red, matte purple, matte sky blue, matte green, and a shimmery green. I'm especially excited to play down here, but I thought I would get some neutrals to really test out the formula in my comfort zone as well. But I didn't mean to do this, but I am really excited about this. If you want a bit of a spoiler, I pulled this shade here, which is called Rich Walnut, in my Pan Those eyeshadow. So even though it's brand new, my goal is going to be a hit pan on it this year, which is kind of daunting. To keep this short and sweet, I'm not going to swatch every single shade, but if you want me to review the Coastal Scents Hot Pots, then let me know. I can do that on the ones that I own. Next up, looking in this box, my friend Rebecca, she did a massive declutter of her collection. She asked if I wanted any of the products. So I got all the products that I've been eyeing and couldn't justify the price or just didn't feel like I needed, but since she was handing it to me for free, I decided I would give it a try. First up is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. This is in the shade 110. I own this. I own the shade 120, but it only works for me in the summertime, and I think this is going to be a very good shade for me right now, and I really do like this foundation. I'm so sorry my voice is going out. Some of these products that she handed down to me are not cruelty free, but she spent her money on them already, so the company, like the damage has been done for the company. So I do want to preface that yes, they're being added to my collection, but they were included in my makeup inventory and in my goals for transitioning to cruelty free. So I do want to make that point. For example, this is a Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lipstick. I really like this formula. I own a shade already in Trendsetter, but this is the shade Venus, and she had 2 of this exact same shade, so she decided to hand it down to me. It's just a brownie nude type of shade. She gave me the NYX Ultimate eyeshadow palette. This is in number 4, the Brights. How gorgeous are these? If you follow me on Instagram, you probably already saw a lot of these shades. One of these were pulled in my Pan Those eyeshadows as well, which is really daunting but exciting as well. I'm super excited to play with this. I love all these bright colors. Speaking of bright colors, she also handed down to me the Huda Beauty Electric Obsessions palette. She got quite a lot of use out of this palette already, but I'm really excited to give this a try. I've wanted to try these Obsessions palettes so bad, but Huda Beauty is not considered cruelty free because she sells just a handful of mink lashes. Like, maybe I could make a video on that, but she can't possibly think that the sales from those handful of mink lashes is more profit to her than if everyone who buys cruelty-free beauty had the option to purchase her makeup, if you think of it that way. So she should just get rid of those. Next is the Wet n Wild Not a Basic Peach palette. I've been wanting to try the reformulated Wet n Wild eyeshadows. I really like their old formulation, and I'm hoping these ones are good as well. She didn't even touch this. And I really am digging the peachy tones. I do not have a purely peachy palette in my collection, so that is why I asked if I could have this one as well. Next, this is the Big Daddy palette. Sephora collection is not cruelty free either, so I did want to let you know. This palette retails for $85 in Canada, which is insane, and she barely used it. It is super heavy duty, has a gorgeous big mirror, and look at all those warm shades. Yes, I know that everything, like so many of these, look the same. This palette could have been much, much smaller, but as soon as these launched, like 2 years ago, I wanted one so bad, but could not justify $85. And I just really want to try the formula. I know it's not cruelty free, but I want to have that makeup knowledge stored in the back of my brain for a rainy day. I don't know what to tell you. Still talking about palettes that she handed down to me. This is insane. I'm so grateful to her. This is the ColourPop My Little Pony palette. She got this in a BoxyCharm and just didn't really like the tones, I don't think, but I think this palette is absolutely beautiful. I'm loving these purple shades, and these are all like bluey toned. I think this palette is absolutely stunning. And lastly, from my friend Rebecca, this is the BH Take Me Back to Brazil palette, which I have been eyeing this and the remix on BH's website because BH is so affordable, but she handed this down to me for free, and look at all of those beautiful colors. I at first thought this was an all matte palette, but it's actually not. It has matte, satins, shimmers, a whole variety of different finishes in here. I'm really excited about it. It has these look kind of like transforming shades. They're both a bit shimmery. One is more a warm white shade, and this one has a bit of a green tint to it, and then you have a matte black here as well, which is really useful. I'm super excited to dive into this palette as well. In one of my orders to Sephora, I got this really big sample bag. I don't remember what the code was, but it's just full of foil samples. I like trying new things. We have the Tarte Creaseless Concealer. I've been wanting to try that. The Hourglass Ambient lighting powders. There's some perfume samples in here that were not cruelty free, but I will use them up. What else is in here? Another polypeptide cream. It was free, okay? I just wanted to try it, and there was no other code that I was interested in using, so I'm excited to try these samples, and the bag is actually surprisingly cute. I'm running out of room to set stuff. Oh, this is one thing that's from Ulta, actually. Me and Rebecca went in on an order to save on customs, but then she actually just wouldn't accept my money. I tried to shove it in her pocket because she wouldn't take it, and she refused. She said it was a Christmas gift. So again, I'm so grateful. Like, she's a very good friend. She was my maid of honor in my wedding in October, and I'm her maid of honor in her wedding in June. Like, we're best friends, but she did not have to gift this to me since we went in on the order together and I agreed to pay for it. But this is the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in the shade Stone, which is like a cult classic, and I've never tried anything from Dose of Colors, so I was really excited to try this. It's right here. It's more mauve-y than Venus from Huda Beauty, just for comparison if it's a little bit hard to see. I bought the Stila 3D Dazzle Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow set. This was a holiday set, and it contains Golden Girl, which I used in my Christmas makeup tutorial. It also has Perlina, which is like a silver shade, and Kitten Karma. I like minis, especially in a product such as this that you would rarely use up completely. So these are just little baby sizes, and I've really been enjoying playing around with these. I put them back in the box for the sake of this haul. Wow, I'm flying through this. This is like the fastest I've talked in any of my videos ever. I did buy a new bag of the Shiseido facial cottons in the VIB sale last year. I do realize that Shiseido is not cruelty free, but these are just the best. If you have a cruelty free dupe, I would love to hear your suggestions down below, and I will definitely try those. This was a Cyber Monday deal. This is the Ride or Die Brow Duo by ABH, and it has a clear brow gel and a brow Whiz in it. I don't know, are they both full size? I know the brow Whiz is supposed to be full size. And I think this retailed for $30 for both products, which is an amazing deal. I can't get into them right now. I think they're both full size, if my eyeballing through the packaging is correct. So I needed a restock on both of these. I used up both of these products in 2018, and I saw that they were coming out with that set, so I jumped on that. I got a new eye cream. I got the Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. So far I'm really enjoying it, although I haven't used it for long enough to give you a solid review on that. Oh my gosh. More samples. I got the Vanish Stick Foundation, the Cover FX Power Play, and the Natural Finish Foundation, as well as 3 shades, Serena, Brandy, and Dolly of the Buxom lip gloss, which I really do love that lip gloss. And they're pretty good sized pods. Like, there's definitely a few uses in there. Oh my gosh. I got the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. This is my favorite concealer, and I'm almost out, but they didn't have Fair Neutral, which is my perfect shade, so I ended up getting Fair Warm. I tested it in store, and I think it will work for me, but when that one runs out, I will definitely be getting Fair Neutral again, if possible, because it's a much better match for me. I got a 100-point perk of the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Primer. I'm really interested in trying this. It has a soft matte finish. Lastly, I got this little set of the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder and the Veil Mineral Primer. I already know I really like the primer. It's nice and slightly mattifying and more smoothing, and I know I like that. And everyone is up in arms over the Hourglass Veil Powder, saying it's the best thing since sliced bread and their skin has never looked smoother. Hello, you sold me. And these are both mini sizes, but how often do you use up a full primer or full loose setting powder? So I think that's okay. Wow, I don't think I've ever hauled anything so fast in my life. That is everything that I have bought and received from my beautiful friend Rebecca over the last few months. I need to go have a drink of water. Well, this is embarrassing. I was literally saying my outro and my camera memory card was full, and it's going to take forever to empty out. So I'm just going to film this outro on my phone. Sorry about the quality. This is the aftermath of this haul, is all over the place. I have my camera set up here. I am definitely losing my voice after talking so much. Let me know down in the comments below which videos you'd like to see with these products. I'm really excited about a lot of the things I bought, whether you want a full face first impression, a first impression on any of the eyeshadow palettes, anything like that, maybe a full swatch and review on an eyeshadow palette. Just let me know. If you enjoyed today's video, please do give me a thumbs up so that I know. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!